bit biblical, but I'm glad that we did. You know, it's funny, too, Jeff, because when you talk about Lamar Jackson and the conversations around him right now in this Ravens team, anytime anyone in the media or anywhere is trying to say, oh, well, things are contentious, Lamar has even clapped back and said, no, it's not that. I mean, it seems like everybody things are contentious. Lamar has even clapped back and said, no, it's not that. I mean, it seems like everybody things are contentious. Lamar has even clapped back and said, no, it's not that. I mean, it seems like
teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with their opponents.
So we're not getting the typical week that us media people rely on here. He has made very clear that he doesn't want this to be out in the public. Now, it could change that.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10, and he'll be stopped up at the 25.
It's got to be on Lamar himself as well. And again, we don't know what the progress is at this point, but any day now, we would love to hear it.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, here's the thing, guys. Lamar's betting on himself. He's saying, let me show you more. Let me drive that price up even more. Which we would expect you to do. I'm adding all y'all to my prayer request list, so drop those prayer requests in the pin, and let's keep on going here on NFL Live.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he's got Rome, the 40. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught. It's Samuel. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dreadnoughts drive it right down the field to score on their opening drive. 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reacting. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
Extra point by McCann, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. McCann's got it teed up. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Now a hit and a loose football. It's going the other way. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Play action. Here's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And he's got his big tight end here. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. They give it off here to the tight right there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Dreadnoughts have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And it's now 14-0. McCann's got it teed up. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On play action, Lance. Flush to his right. And he whips that one incomplete there.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
89 days. 89 days.
Here's Lance to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
You got to trust the process, right? Right now they shouldn't be ready to play a game. He could probably do that a little bit better. At the end of the day, they've got a whole lot of time.
Here's Lance. Flushed out right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Off of play action, here's Lance. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Team reps, as you said, you know, to move more. Take care of my whole body and just focus on everything and not just my leg.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
He's going to let this one go deep. All right, rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 24. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Where they have one of the best running back duos in the NFL, Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard. Last season, they were one of 3 running back duos in the NFL. They each had at least 1,000 yards from scrimmage.
They'll try the left side. Moore. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Moore. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Inspired shoot. They laid on the little blanket. They circled the number on how many seasons they've been in the league.
Now a play fake. Lance. Escaping the pressure. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Chase Young in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession, as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
And everybody's going to be all in like their TikToks. And then RC's going to be the curmudgeon. I'm not wearing no diaper. I'm not.
Let's be babies. Why not? Let's
This
be
is going to be in
babies.
stadiums all over the season. A lot of good things they're going to use.
Happy Hour is presented by Corona Extra. Taste with responsibly.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Should we do that? Right? Let's go.
To throw, it's Lance. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Chase Young, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
If I'm a Minnesota fan, I'm thrilled. I would take way more, from Cleveland.
It's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this score will stay right where it is. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Hurts sets up to throw it. Flush to his right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. So now third and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. On third down, it's Hines. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down. McCann's kick up and good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
McCann's got it teed up. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Throwing now is Lance. Buying time to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Going to give this time to the tailback. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On second and 9, Lance. Flushed out right. Going for it all. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
From the gun on third down, Lance. Dancing to his left. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
And he's going to get forward.
Damn it, y'all.
But that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
They'll try the left side. Gardner. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
That was the original play anyway.
A great play.
It just looked too open.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's up through the goalpost. It's 17-10. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's Smith to return it. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top unsuccessfully.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Catch is made by Hardman. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Being chased out left. He's going deep for Brown. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30.
Little bitty ass
and to the
nigga.
40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Let's go, Roddy Woodson.
Disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Second and 4. Play action. Now it's Lance. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Oh.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. give it here to his running back. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll set up to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Damn, that's a miss.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Lance sliding out of the pocket. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. On 3rd down, it's Gardner. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Lance now on 1st down.
forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff looking right. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Lance looking to throw it.
Bro, oh, he dropped it.
Almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Now the Ravens bring out the field goal unit here. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A
Bang.
52-yard.
Oh!
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
85 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give, running left is Harris. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Najee Harris,
his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Dreadnoughts are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
McCann's got it teed up. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
On first down, Lance.
And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The Lance going to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
And Lance now to throw.
Flush to his right.
Oh!
You saw that one coming.
Oh, go get the ball, bro.
Across his body.
Oh, just go get it. That's a...
When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Going to run the toss here to Harris. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
Flushed out right.
Hurts fumbles it.
And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's got some space here. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line.
Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the third quarter and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Ravens are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Smith to return it.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown.
Damn.
One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw.
Catch it and catch it so we can go score.
He couldn't pull it in, though.
Honey, Cam. Shit.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
I can hear it right now that most people in our business are saying, why aren't they running the football? But I happen to agree with this strategy. They've had success all game long. I don't think they should go away from it. Too often, teams go into that protect mode and end up giving away the football. This team has stayed aggressive, and it's working out for them.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now a give, right side. Hines. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 44. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Got him. Oh, get him.
Have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
125 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now a first down carry for Harris. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Come off that ball, man.
It's on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Running game working. They'll stick with it.
Oh, let me have it.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal
Oh, I
line.
need one more.
Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And that's on the guard, Connor Williams. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, it's Hines. And he can't quite get there.
Shit.
Tackled down at the 1.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Hines.
Oh.
He'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Naeem Hines with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dreadnoughts are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. McCann's got it teed up. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Lance. He's going to let it fly. It got his man complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Lance now on 1st down. Steps away to his left.
Oh, man.
On the scramble, it's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. It's the fullback with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Very short kick taken right now. A hit.
Ball!
It's picked up by the Ravens. And can you believe this? A big mistake leads to a defensive touchdown, and they're a point away from tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it...
Plus, been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch. Tomorrow.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. Here's Smith to return it.
Ooh!
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Gun first play. We'll bring out 1 extra. Put him there. Is he going? Am I going to send him?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that.
Yeah!
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. That would have set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack.
Now they go 2-man.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing is Hurts. Finding Hardman. And that's how they wanted to start the drive, all the way out near the 40. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. On first down, Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. Locates Hardman for another catch. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This will be from 53 for the win. And that is no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Buying time to his left. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is incomplete. And we have free football overtime. Here
Free
we go,
football.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, if the team
Yay!
ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yeah. King David, you in this? So I'm gassed up.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. And he'll find Ruggs on the right side. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And now here's a carry heading left. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Lance. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gardner. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Lance, a quick throw out wide, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Well, good start for him under center here in overtime, now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now, someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
On first down, Gardner. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. On second down, it's Moore, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Try and take him home. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Trying to left side. It's Gardner, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime, as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So a big one coming now for Will Lutz. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime, as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. And Lutz's kick is good. So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But, Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to get down into the red zone, yet not able to find the touchdown that would have won them the game.
Brandon, you're absolutely right. In overtime, when you get the ball first, the hope is your opponents never see the football. But now they're going to get a drive to try and win it, or at least keep the game alive with a field goal. And I'm getting a dictionary out to look up ruin.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. We're going Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Ravens, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for San Antonio, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Happy anniversary, Mark Messier. On this day 28 years ago, the captain of the New York.
Boy gave you that lucky ass fumble.
Ooh, they gave you one at the beginning of the game, though.
You wasn't even expecting that shit.
I screamed on my stream. I screamed, "Ball!" Dog. I was hoping that I got that shit, but fuck, I was just running down there hoping for that shit.
Shit, your prayers were answered. I was like, man, they would do some whole ass shit like that.
And then, wait, which fumble you talking about? You talking about the kickoff return fumble or the
Nah, the kickoff return fumble. That's the one.
Yeah,
that changed
that's the one that swung the whole thing. That's one the whole thing. And then Jalen Hurts fumbled, but I couldn't get to it. I don't know if you see me. I'm running down there to get it, and my lineman scooped it up. He scooped that hoe, so I couldn't move as fast as I was trying to move. Man, that shit was a struggle.
That shit was funny. I was like, this shit here, boy.
That 52, boy, got that Ray Lewis arm.
How I get future of the franchise? Oh.
And I was thinking about not scoring. I was gonna fall at the 1 yard line. I was gonna just fall at the 1 yard line and milk the clock, and basically do the same thing that I did in overtime. But I was definitely trying to score in overtime. I wasn't really trying to milk the clock. But I was like, shit, I might as well, just in case, run this hoe down. I can't believe. Oh fuck, I hit the wrong shit. I can't believe I missed 3 field goals. I missed 3 field goals and didn't take that field goal to end the first half. I should have took that. I was being greedy.
You did right, shit. You won that hoe.
Yeah, but I'm saying shit. You know, in hindsight, like them 3 field goals and them points I left on the board at halftime, shit, I probably could have. The game could have potentially just been over/different. Damn, that was good shit. Antoine Sermons.
My goddamn shit froze.
Oh, when you trying to upgrade the niggas, huh?
Nah, I got a rookie starting safety, man. My niggas dropped a lot of fucking picks, man.
That number 8. I'm telling you, if the computer.
I went for it.
Oh, I was gonna say if the computer do it before you do it, then them niggas gonna drop that hoe.
No, I'm on them niggas. That's what I'm telling you. I'm switching to them niggas. Them niggas just.
Some of them hoes. Did somebody get hurt? Some of them hoes I felt like my niggas tried to fight for.
My niggas dropped wide open picks, nigga. You wasn't even over there.
That number 8, that one number 8, I dropped. I saw him drop one. It was on the third. It was on like a 3rd and 10 too.
Yeah, I dropped about 3 picks personally myself. But I'm like, how? That shit that pissed me off because it's like with a receiver. With a receiver, you can press triangle, square, X, and you got 3 different catch outs. But as a defender, you can only press triangle.
Mm-hmm.
No, let me secure the interception.
Let me secure that hoe.
Yeah, let me secure the
Shit,
interception.
were we last?
I don't know.
Damn near. No, it wasn't that many games because shit, it ain't really that many people in this league, and we got buys right now. Omar. Yeah, Omar's the only person.
Get that nigga that win. Get that nigga that comeback, man.
That comeback, a quality comeback too. Damn, that fumble. That fumble changed that hoe. But I was mad, bro, because that's my little nigga, the nigga who fumbled for me. He's a second year and he's already a superstar. So I'm like, bro, they just be letting this nigga fumble, bro. I mean, he got smacked, but still, he is a little nigga. But yeah.
I got this nigga out of. Come on, Devin Boss. Out here stunting on these niggas, man. I had this
Omar.
running 93 speed. That nigga, I got that nigga at like a 79. I was like, come on in, little nigga. Yeah, that was a good game, though. It's been a while
Mm-hmm.
since you got a nice little dub off me. So
Mm-hmm.
good quality dub.
Quality comeback because normally my niggas just fall out of the game, but it was a couple. I'm like, damn, like really, I wanted to score before halftime. I think what the score would have been 17-17.
I know that was good defense right
And
there.
he played super good defense. What did I do? Oh, you got a sack. You got a sack on the last play of the half. I just couldn't get it off my hands. I tried.
I blitzed everybody.
Yeah, I seen it. That's why I seen it, but shit, the throw took too long. I tried to tap it and just get it up
That's
to
because you was the ball.
my tight end. What'd you say?
That's because you was under your center.
Yeah.
Had he been in shotgun, it'd been different.
Mm-hmm. Because he got to get to at least his
You
three
got to get his
step.
drops.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you try to throw it right there, shit, this lineman gonna jump up.
Or he gonna throw that hoe in, throw that hoe up like a alley oop. Like when you be tapping the button fast, trying to hurry up and get the snap, bro. And it, I don't know if you seen. Damn, I don't think my second string quarterback got to play at all. My third string quarterback got to play. Did you even see him come in?
Hell no.
Number 19. Number 19 is a white dude.
Oh my god, y'all get on my fucking nerves. I don't feel like upgrading all y'all. Y'all let me down, man. We 3-3.
Mm. Chase Young ass still at the top of the list. And bro, I gave Chase Young 2 sacks. Caleb Farley got a pick off me just then. That nigga Stroby feeding DK Metcalf.
Yeah, man, he gonna do that, man. He ain't no different than Juddy. Shit.
Yeah. Nah, I was finna say the same thing. Juddy
I be
feed,
having them speed receivers, and I really don't even be using them like that.
bro. You know I got Henry
I just need to
Ruggs.
get open in a window. Like, fuck all that burning a nigga 80 yards downfield. Nah, I need a nigga that shit route that nigga up and get separation in 3 steps.
Mm-hmm. Damn, that nigga
Dang.
Dak done came back with a vengeance. Dak leading the league in passing. He was in free agency, bro. He was in free agency and re-signed with the re-signed with the Panthers. Oh, I'm fifth in passing right now. Oh shit, fifth in passing. Mm. Wait, Henry Ruggs don't have no touchdowns. I don't think this nigga got to play. Damn, my bad, G. I really didn't play my second string quarterback last game, but I played the third string nigga. Damn. Third string nigga played 6 plays. That's wild.
And then shit on the 5, they let the Saints come back and beat me.
Yeah, I'm finna play that shit in a minute.
Fuck that 5.
Damn.
I'm fucking tired. I need to get a charger for my MacBook. Let me go jump on FIFA for a little bit.